Hey. All right, I know this is an odd time because we normally go live on a Sunday, but I purchased the ceviche. I just wanted to show you what it's looking like. I had to look through them to make sure that the shrimps were clean, and I wanted to show you how and what I'm eating all together with it because I was fasting. I broke the fast, and like I told you, I usually eat a little salad, something kind of light, and this is what I'm eating that's kind of light. These are the tostadas. This is the ceviche from Sam's Club, and then I use the chili onion. I wonder if I should flip this so you can actually see the label. I guess you can see it well enough. You know what it is I'm talking about. So it's the chili onion crunch. It's delicious. It's something that I love to add to my salads to kind of spice up the salads. I know people get tired of eating salads, but there's ways to make them a little bit more delicious, and this is one of the ways that you can make it a little bit more delicious besides adding a little bit of lime and a little bit of the chili onion crunch, which I love this stuff. So I have here Mark wants to co-host. You want to co-host with me? How you gonna okay, let me see. Don't show for 10 minutes. What does it say? Invite. Oh, it's not there anymore. Okay, so you take the tostada. I have two of them here just to show you. And after I mixed all those ingredients together, I then put all those ingredients on top of the tostada. And I tell you, it is delicious. I'm not going to fill it up all the way because I'm holding the camera and making the tostada for you guys. Can you see? Doesn't that look delicious? Here, can you get a bite? And normally I would be adding avocado right now, but because I'm unable to add it while I'm making this for you guys. But you can add the avocado. So this is the ceviche that you can just purchase from Sam's Club that's already made. I mean, the point of all this is that we're no longer going through the drive-thrus. We're eating a little bit better now, a little bit healthier. That's supposed to be the point. So we stop going through the drive-thrus and eating the fast food. But I'm not saying that like there's anything wrong with however that you're eating. I'm saying for me, because of my health and everything that I have been going through, I needed to change my dietary habits. And so I love fries. I love fried food. I love getting the deep fried type of veggies. And I still love shrimp. So I got the shrimp too while I was at the Sam's Club. And I just wanted to show you real quick how to make the ceviche. Something simple, easy. And they had the ceviche on sale for like $7. So you can buy this big container for I think it was $7.40. Maybe the most it would be like $9 or $10, but that's still cheaper because you can make a bunch of these and use the tostadas. These are the tostadas that I purchased. And I like the flavor of them. I like the cost, and I thought that it was perfect for what I was trying to do. So as you can see my body, you can see my arms, you can see the weight lost. The only thing is they're not as firm as they normally would be, so I am lifting the weights so this muscle can come back. But you see how the skin, when you do the weight loss, how it begins to look, and you get a little bit of the skin. I won't call it necessarily saggy because compared to what that looks like, and I've seen others, that's not bad. So it's looking better. I still do the sweating to the oldies where I'm like in the steam room, and that helps with the electricity of the skin. All of that is helping, along with the red light therapy. I still do that, and I still do the tanning, which helps a lot too. So I'm just keeping you guys informed of what's working for me and what's not. and I seem to have it down. Everything seems to be working quite well, and I find ways to incorporate a little bit something new, so it's not so repetitive where I get bored and I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm sharing with you what's working. As far as getting my steps in, I get the steps in. I don't always go live because I'm in the city life, and it's sad that we've gotten to this point where the world has changed so much that we can't just be so comfortable anymore like we normally are. And I'm just so sad to have to say that, but it's just the way that life is. However, people are who they are, and there are some people that I just try to avoid, like the lady at that Sam's Club. It's just always something with her. She can't just do the job, she got to do something a little extra. It's like, lady, just scan the receipt, nobody's stealing, and there's nothing stolen. Why be so dramatic, and why make an issue out of this? But they want the attention. I don't know what that's about, and I always try to avoid them. So I think I will keep probably just doing the pickups more so than shopping myself, to kind of avoid some of that. But sometimes the issue is when you're making a selection of the items, especially when it comes to the fresh fruit and the veggies and things like that. I kind of like to pick my own. I like to feel the energy of the veggie, if there is any. And when you have someone else shopping for you, sometimes you get really good stuff, and then other times not so great, but they will refund something if it's not up to par. So I've had pretty good luck with that. It's just this one lady at the Sam's Club that I have that issue with. The rest are just fine. They don't overdo anything. If you do the shop and go, maybe one lady will look at one item, she can count what you got in the basket and go. She's not trying to touch everything. But there's one lady, she literally gets like almost in the basket. She's breathing all over it, touching everything. And I usually have my mask on and all that kind of stuff, and I don't want people touching my foods like that, especially if I'm not going to be washing them right away. So she just always has something to say, something smart to say. And how she does it is just to be rude, is that there will be, say, a guy in front of me. She go, oh, just go. She won't even check anything that he has. And then when she gets me, she'll say, well, it's because you're doing scan and go. Well, I wasn't doing scan and go. I had actually went through a cashier, and then she had nothing to say. Then she's like, well, I still have to look. No, you made the rules. Don't get to changing them now. So she always wanted to have some type of confrontation or something. Is really weird, but she's just one person, and that's why I don't like to give him too much attention. But the reason I want to bring it up, because one day she was saying, oh, my arm, her arm could have almost something. I don't personally like being around people like that, because they're always doing something and then they turn around and want to be the victim. Nobody wants to deal with all that. There's enough victims. We all can have a story to tell. So I personally don't like dealing with that. So I would prefer to just keep ordering like I do online, and just do pickup and not really have to deal with it at all. But I find that I'm not even buying as much stuff at all anymore. So I'm trying to pay off the debt that I currently have and keep trying to get this car fixed, and trying to find places that I can go ahead and put it away so they're not continuously doing more damage where I'm paying out more money to get the car repaired. And now, of course, California has this thing where you can file a complaint if you've been a victim of something, say the issue with the vehicle and stuff, and the money that was taken and they didn't do the work and all that kind of stuff, or the damage that was done at the dealership. I had applied online, but during that time and after COVID, nothing has been the same as far as getting the customer service that you need and getting stuff done. Things have changed so drastically that it's really hard to find that professionalism like you're normally used to, like how things normally work. So there's a part of me that just, okay, if you get the money, get it fixed type thing, and you don't want to deal with trying to find certain people that can fix the vehicle and can do the job or whatever that it is. You're just trying to get stuff done. At least I know I am in city life. So I've had a lot of work done, and I'm so grateful because I want to share that with you guys. I've found some good people that have done very good work, but they're limited as to what they can do. And they do like the basic maintenance and upgrades and things like that. But now I'm to the point that I want to do more, but I don't want to leave my vehicle just out. I want to put it away so it doesn't get damaged. I don't want people trying to steal things off of it. There's just a lot. I'm in LA, so there's always something going on that, that could be fun, and I could film it and we could share that experience together. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I found a place where I could possibly keep the Jeep while we get out there and have fun. So that's all it's really about these days, guys, is really enjoying life and finding the things that work best for you. So I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see here. We have Rachel. Hello, Rachel. And oh my goodness, I cannot hardly see. Maybe it's the way the light is. I can't hardly see you guys' name. Look at that reflex there. I was making a ceviche for you guys, and I also want to make the Mexican flowers with the tissue paper, and I found a place for us to get that. So I'll go live. We'll go shopping tomorrow to see if we can find the tissue paper that's advertised online. Just because they show that it's available online doesn't mean that we can actually go in the store and purchase it and make our beautiful flowers. But we're going to give it a chance tomorrow. I think it's only like $1 or $2, maybe the most $5. But we'll see what we can find. I think I'm going to try I think Walmart has like arts and craft area. Maybe like the dollar stores. I'm sure they got a arts and craft area too. Target, I think they have one too. All you're getting is tissue paper. And then you fold the tissue paper up like a fan. I usually use staples because that's the way I learned how to make the flowers, the tissue flowers, is that you staple after you've bent the tissue paper up, and then you staple it together, and then you gently pull it apart to make the flowers. But don't pull too hard because it's gonna rip. It's tissue paper, so you can't be all rough with them. They're not silk flowers. They're tissue. They're made out of the soft tissue paper. So I'll show you guys how to make that in case you want to make them for yourself or for special occasion. But that's all I wanted to show you guys today is the ceviche, and show you what my arms are looking like. I've been working out and it's going really well. So if you guys don't have any questions, I know there's been a recall on some of the shrimps and things like that, but I took a look at this. Like I said, I did purchase it at Sam's Club, so it should be fine. I put the chili crunch in there, and along with a squeeze of the lime. You can do that again if you want. And then you have the tostadas. And I think it's a really good deal that you can get at Sam's Club. I think it's delicious. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. That is delicious. Mm-mm-mm. That's good. I think I need a little bit more spice here. I thought I had put a lot of spice in there, but apparently not. See, here's the spice. I can see the spice. I like my food spicy. Mmm. These are my nails, guys. Mm-mm-mm. All these messages are coming up. I guess I'm recording. I may not be talking to nobody. That's okay too. Mm, this is good. It shows like there's people here, but I don't see any. I don't know. I don't see any lights. Y'all like it. This is really good. And I like the fact that it was on sale. And then I have my water. Oh, here's some of the peppers. All right, here we go. So I guess we changed. Oh, yeah. That could have happened. We changed over. TikTok changed over now. So a lot of my followers, I won't ever see them again. Y'all gonna have to go over to Twitter or something, or YouTube, because they're not. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it anymore. I just pitched that on there. I don't see any kind of anything. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right. I'm going to log off and re-log on.